All right, let's learn to play. There are two decks, and they are differentiated by this little star shape here. All the ones in this deck have it. All the cards in this deck don't. I've already split them up, of course. And we'll talk about what the cards mean as we play. First, setup and definitions. This first deck, the deck with the stars, is the discovery pool. These are all the things you're going to discover. Give it a shuffle. We lay out 6 cards to form the discovery pool. And there's a special rule about these, which is that scholars can't go over in this layout. They get immediately discarded during setup and theoretically into play relatively quickly. And the rest of the deck sits here. The other deck, the deck without stars, these are all the cards you're going to start with. It's called the research deck. And it also gets 6 cards laid out in the research pool. And that is a very strange shuffle, but we're just going to play it where it lays. Goodness. We also give 5 cards to each player. Okay, so there's your hand. Here's my hand. I can, in fact, count to 5. Okay. Research pool, research deck, discard pile, discovery deck, discovery pool. All right, let's start with my hand. So I have a hand of 5 cards, and what I want to do is get enough points to purchase discoveries. The cost to purchase a discovery is in the upper left. This one's green with a crescent, theology and philosophy, so I need to buy it entirely with green crescent research, of which there is none over here. So that card's not going to happen for a while. There's a lot of red. There's no red over there. Unfortunate combination. So what I'm going to do is play this card. Move your cards out of the way. This card is a scholar, and his name is Al-Jahiz, and his effect is I get to pick cards in this discovery pool and take them away, and they get randomly replaced with new ones. I don't much like the look of anything here, except maybe this guy. So these 5, I'll just set off to the side and put 5 new ones in. And just like when we set up, we can't have scholars here, so if I get any of those, they're going to go get over here as well. All right, different set of stuff. Take these cards, shuffle them back in. Now the theory here is there was nothing easily accessible with the cards that I had in my hand and that were in the research pool. So let's just shuffle it up again and see what we've got. I did keep one very cheap card here. It's only 3 blue. All right, let's see where we're at. Now I still can't, oh, here we go. There's a fun one. One of my favorite cards. The Banu Musa, another early scholar. Their effect is to just take this card at random, and this card's been discovered, and we share the points. So normally this would cost 6, and whoever does it would get 11, but they find it for free, and we split those 11 points, the remainder going to whoever's turn it is. So 6 for me, 5 for you, and then he's discarded. Normally you would keep that card, but because the Banu Musa are different, we don't. All right, I count it this way, 6 for me and 5 for you. Again, that doesn't help me too much directly right now. So there's enough red over here for me to bother trying to pursue it. I'm going to stop playing cards, and I'm going to do some research, which is to pick up all the cards over here of one color. I choose red, which is biology and medicine. I take all of those, and I put these face down in front of me. This is going to be off camera. They're not in my hand yet. They won't be in my hand until next turn. Then I discard all the cards that I played, and refill this pool to 6. Much more even mix. You notice the cards over here are pretty boring to start. But don't worry, they'll get interesting once we start discovering things. All right, I'm looking at these cards here. All right. So here's what your draw was. 2 orange, 2 blue, and Al-Kindi. I think given the layout of discoveries here, I'm going to go with the blue ones. So we're not going to play any cards, but we are going to research these 3. These go face down in front of you, not in your hand yet. There's your hand. Refill the research pool. Okay, my turn begins. Those face down cards that I took last turn, now those come into my hand. And now I have quite a few of them, but still not quite enough to make the discoveries that I want. So I will once again pick up these red ones. Lucky day for me, they're still here. Face down in front of me. I haven't played any cards, but I would discard them now. Refill the research pool. Okay, over to you. Pick up your cards. You've got plenty of physics and engineering, but we do have the capacity to do that a little bit differently. What have we got? 5. We've got 2 orange. Okay, let's go with, we're going to buy the magnifying glass. So the cards I'm going to play are this one. This big blue globe means I have 1 blue resource. 2, 3, 4, which is the cost printed there. So you get all of these points, all 6, bringing you to 11. And this card goes face down in front of you. Not in your hand yet. Here's the rest of your hand back. These 4 are discarded, and then you refill the pools. Only one missing is over here in the discovery pool, so there's that guy. Over to me. I pick up my cued cards. That's what we call the cards face down in front of us. They are cued. It has a couple game effects later on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 7 red. I could get this one, but these 2 are on the table here, and I think I'd really like to try and grab them first. So I'm going to once again do research and take this red card face down in front of me. Refill the pool. Over to you. All right. The card you bought last turn, magnifying glass, is now in your hand. Can't make a whole lot of discoveries here, but we're close. All right, we're going to play this magnifying glass that you just discovered. This says, after cleaning up at the end of your turn, take another research action, or take a research action. I say another because we're also going to do that. So we're going to take these 2 cards for our regular turn. Okay, now we discard this fella, refill the pool. So now we're done cleaning up. We're going to get another research action, and I'm going to use it to take all 3 of these green cards, all these theology cards. And those also go face down in front of me. And there's your hand. Let me refill this again. Okay, over to me. I pick up my 1 card. Every discipline color has a card like this, which is 2 resources instead of the usual 1 in the default card. And it also makes other cards worth a little bit more. That doesn't come much into effect until later in the game. Here we go. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to stop at 8, even though I have a 9th, because this card is more useful to me right now. All right, so at 8 resources, 17 points for me. I go to 23. We play to 100 for a 2-player game. This card goes face down in front of me. I've recorded my points. Discard everything I played. And refill the pools. Control valve. Okay, over to you. You had a bunch of cards in your queue, because you basically did research twice. All of these get added to your hand. This is hard to do upside down. Here we go. Hands can get kind of big. It's not a problem usually. Let's see here. Well, I think we're going to go for this one here, the astronomical tables. So we're going to play 1, 2, 3 mathematics. Again, the cost in the upper left. And then you get rewarded with prestige, the points, in the bottom left. 5 more brings you to 16. This goes face down. These get discarded. We refill the discovery pool. Back to me. I pick up my card that I discovered last turn, the Canon of Medicine, and I need some other cards to make it worthwhile. So, let me read this one. It says, you may discard 1 scholar and or 1 discovery for 3 medicine and biology resources. So, you could get 3 for a discovery, 3 for a scholar. Discoveries are all these things from the discovery deck, discovery pool. They say discovery on them. I don't have any other ones, and I have no scholars, so I'm going to pick up this guy, this scholar here. I'll pick up all the gray cards in the research pool. Face down in front of me. Discard all the cards I played, which was none. Refill the pool, and it's your turn. Okay, your astronomical tables come to your hand. I was hoping, this is a triple resource card. I was hoping to get some more mathematics out there, but no such luck. Oh, but we do have that fella. Oh, we got 4. We've got 4 green. What can we get for 4? Anything interesting? You know, let's go for it. Let's try to purchase the length of the year. We'll play Alchemy. You may make a discovery, or if you make a discovery this turn, you may pay for it with the resources of any one discipline rather than what's printed. So my plan is to buy this card not with 3 blues, but with 3 of something else. Let's go with, I'm gonna hope that there's gonna be more maths coming out. 1, 2, 3 theology resources, and I use those to buy this. Cost 3, 5 points back, face down in front of you, and your 5 points brings you to 21. Here's your hand back. Discard everything you played, refill the pool. Okay, pick up my cued card, which is this fellow here. I can't make any discoveries, even though I'd like to. I think, yeah, I'm gonna try to bag this guy. I've got 1 blue now, so I'm gonna pick up 2 from the research pool as my whole turn. Didn't play any cards. Refill the research pool, over to you. You have the length of a year. Still no orange out there, not a lot of resources to work with that aren't mathematics. So we're gonna play the length of a year. Each player, including you, takes a research action. You choose the order as cards are revealed. So that goes into play. Here's your hand. Let's see here, what do you want? You want blue. There's not a lot of blue out. So you are gonna have me go first. And I'm just gonna look at these 2 reds and say, hey, I'll take 2 that match. These come over face down in front of me. And we fill this back up. That's 1 research action for you. And now you get your research action, which you were hoping to have something better than this. There's not a lot going on, unfortunately. But you will also take the red cards because you have a special, the special medicine and biology card of coffee, which we'll talk about on your next turn. It's basically a bonus turn. And refill the pool. So now we've finished length of a year, and you still haven't quite got enough. Oh, your cards go straight to your hand. Maybe we should. Yeah, let's do that. All right. With length of a year, you get the card straight to your hand. So you're going to play coffee. Take an extra turn after this one, plus some caveats so it doesn't get ridiculous. I'm going to research these 2 cards. So that's your action phase, your research phase. Forgot to discard these. Coffee doesn't discard. It sets off to the side. Because you get to go again. So these cards straight into your hand. All right. Now we're getting somewhere. We've got 4 blue, which is not quite enough to do anything this turn. Drat. Unfortunate. Not a lot to go on here. Yeah, none of these match any of these, which is aggravating. There's a couple of scholars, and we're low on points just a little bit. Well, we could get circumference of the Earth. Let's go for it. 2 and 3. Spend 3 to get 5 points. You go to 26, more than a quarter of the way there. This goes face down in front of you. We discard everything. coffee now finally goes away. Refill the pool. There's some mathematics. Over to me, I pick up my cued cards. There are a lot because you gave me some extras. Let's see here. We've got a lot going on. We have a scholar now to fuel our canon of medicine, but we still don't have a discovery. I would very much like to get one, but I can't afford any of what's out there. Okay, so we're just going to go with it. We will play the canon of medicine. All right, so we get to discard a scholar and or a discovery. Here's the scholar I'm going to discard, straight to the discard pile. I do not have a discovery. I totally would have spent it, but I do get the 3 for the scholar. And I will play 1, 2, 3 more for a total of 6. And I will buy Inhaled Anesthetic for 11 points. I'm now at 34. This goes face down in front of me. All these cards are discarded. We refill the pool, and it's your turn. Ooh, 2 mathematics. Pick up your cued card. Interesting. Okay. Oh, this is a good deal. No, wait, it's not. No, that's okay. Yeah. Let's go for it. Oh, there's 2 mathematics down there. Okay, got it. You're going to research these 2 mathematics. Face down in front of you, and there's your hand. Not playing any cards. Oh, goodness me, look at all that. A whole lot of theology, which nobody has any use for at the moment. Okay. I'm going to play the Inhaled Anesthetic that I just bought last turn. This is able to convert blue to red. And also, all other players cue their cards. This means what's in your hand goes face down. That's actually good for you because it means I can't mess with your hand. But you can only play 1 color of cards on your next turn. Is it 1 color or 1 discipline? Only 1 type, which means color. Okay. And then, why not? Here's my 3 blues, which I'll turn into 3 reds. And I will purchase Circulation. Cost 3 for 5 points. Face down in front of me. Bringing me to... Oh, that's a 4. 39. Writing too fast. Okay. Oops. Bump the table again. Discard those. Refill the pool. Okay. So your entire hand was cued as well. So you pick up everything. And you can only play 1 color of cards. So we're probably going to be just fine because that's what we want to do. 3 from astronomical tables. You search for 4, 5, and 6. Now, we might want to convert mathematics to physics and engineering, but this is a blue card. We can't play blue this turn because we were anesthetized. Otherwise, I would definitely be buying Universal Sundial. Instead, though, we purchased the binomial proof of the binomial theorem. Okay, 11 points to you for 37. Face down. These are discarded. Refill the pool. Back over to me. I've got all of 2 cards, and 1 of them I can't play during my turn. So I'm going to finally pick up these greens, because there's a green card out there. Face down in front of me. That's my turn. Refill the pool. 4, 5, 6. How did that sneak in? That shouldn't be there yet. Oops. Cleaned up wrong last game. 6. Where was I? Oh yeah, I just picked up some green cards and refilled that. Your turn. Flip over your new card. This all should have been queued up after your anesthetized turn. It didn't end up mattering. It's okay. Not a lot going on. Let's play the binomial proof. What this does is we name a discipline and we flip cards from here until we find something. I'm going to go with red. Biology and medicine. Nope. Nope. Pick up the discards. So the 2 scholars we discarded at the beginning, and all the discoveries that we played are now getting shuffled in to the research deck. This is how my discovery helps you and your discovery helps me. It also times the release of advanced scholars. All right, looking for red. Nope. There's one. And we keep going until we find two. Nope. Oh, didn't see two. These all get discarded. Oh well, I guess that guy has to wait a bit longer. All right, he's going to our hand. Still not a whole lot going on, but we can. Oh, let's make a purchase. We can play as many colors as we want now, no longer being anesthetized. 3 for psychology and psychotherapy. Another 5 points to you. 42. Face down. We'll talk about what that does next turn. Discard, refill, my turn. Pick up my cute cards. Much theology, but not enough theology. Let's see here. Well, I guess I need more green. Not a lot out there. All right, I'm going to research all the blue cards. Physics and engineering, face down in front of me. Refill the pool. Over you. Okay. So what psychology and psychotherapy does, take a look at another player's hand and take one of their cards. Why not? So all my stuff's kind of boring except for circulation. So you'll take circulation. Is there anything else you want to do? Wow, what are we working toward? Let's grab scholars. I'm gonna grab a pair of scholars. Saud ibn Harun and Al-Khwarizmi. Face down in front of you. This gets discarded. Refilled pools. Over to me. A lot of blue and a lot of green. Okay, I will play Almagest. Name a discipline. I'm going to name theology and philosophy. Just the green cards. You have to give me a green card if you've got one. Hey, look at that, you do. Thank you very much. Which is still not enough for me to get the scientific method. Kind of stymied here. But you know what? I'm going to pick up the red cards because they include the old canon of medicine. Face down in front of me. This gets discarded. Refill the pool. Ooh, lots of blue and orange. All right, what have we got? Oh, you know what? As that was being discarded, how about you play circulation? The way circulation works, this card cues to me, and this card cues to you, which means you picked it up when your turn starts. We're friendly. We go back and forth on these things. It's not a big deal. In fact, here we go. Let's play that card. And we say blue, blue. I've got plenty of those, so here's a blue card. All right, here's some fancy stuff. Oh, maybe not yet. 6 and 5, okay. One of my favorite cards, Al-Khwarizmi. His deal is I trade stuff, you trade points in your hand, prestige in your hand, which we've got all of 5, for points on the table. So I'm going to put this card into the pool, and I'm going to take this card out. This actually costs a lot more than that, 6 points more than that. But the way that just means that we're going to lose 6 points. So we spend 6 essentially, bringing you down to 36, which changes the leader. But now you have the universal sundial, but not enough cards to play it. So we're going to pick up, we're going to research some blue, face down, discard, 2. Oh my word, that is insane. That is absolutely crazy. How can you say no to that? Luck of the draw there. Face down in front of me. 6 new cards to you. Ooh, advanced scholar, Al-Zarawi. Hope I pronounced that right. There's your cubed cards and your universal sundial. Okay, so the universal sundial, every research card produces 1 resource of whatever you want. So all these basic cards are essentially wild. What can I get for, I have 5 anythings. Ooh, I could get algebra. Algebra's looking good. Let's go for it. Okay. Universal Sundial. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say orange. Hey, look at that. That's what this costs. 8 points for you. You are now up to 44. Face down in front of you. Discard all of these. Hold up now. As you discard, I will play circulation out of turn, which means that goes to your queue, this card goes to mine. Okay. Refilled pools. My turn. Hey look, the Universal Sundial. I have way too many cards in my hand, which is going to be super bad if you play algebra. Maybe I should just get the most expensive thing out there. Yep. Universal Sundial. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's say that those are red. 7, also red. 8, 9. Universal Sundial makes those all red. Now it doesn't work for like other advanced cards, only the research cards. But I'm going to buy the Method of Medicine for 20 points. 20 is the highest they go. Put me back in the lead, face down to me. These are discarded. Now I will note, circulation is not in your hand yet, it's in your queue. So you can't grab the Universal Sundial again, you just get one shot at it each. Refill those. Now circulation's in your hand along with algebra. And we are definitely going to play algebra. Algebra. Draw until you have more cards in hand than any other player. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you have 2. So 3, 4, 5, that's equal, and 6 is more. Let's see what you got. Ooh, length of the year. Yeah, let's go with length of the year. Do I want to go? Do you want to go first, or do you want to let me? I think you're going to go first and take these 2 scholars. We should go straight to your hand in your case. Refill the pool. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay, and your turn continues. Oh, goodness, that's a lot of red. You just picked up a lot of things to make a lot of red. Very useful. So, yeah. Let's totally take all those reds, you. Face down in front of you. These are discarded. Refill the pool. How many times have I said that now? My turn. I pick up my cute cards. There are no biology cards to acquire. And let's see. Well, all I can think to do is... Ooh, wait. I get these, the next turn I can do, hopefully by the scientific method. So I will research green, refill the pool, back to you, pick up your cute cards into your hand. All that red, that is only kind of useful. You need to be tricksy. Let's see here. The most expensive thing out here. There's the 8 for continuity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can get 5 red pretty easy. And you can change that to be something else. Or there's 5 blues sitting right there. Get my reds to 7. Oh goodness. All right. Coffee. Best of both worlds. We'll take these 2. That does not discard. They get set aside. Refill the pool. And then your turn again. Now the whole research pool is blue. So pick up your 2 cards from your last turn. This usually doesn't happen even once in a game, let alone twice. How can you say no? Okay. Discard this finally. Refill the pool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and shuffle. Ooh. That was you. Okay, me. I think I have enough. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The scientific method for 14. 16, 13, 73. Ooh, I was gonna say let's just end early, but almost there. Discard all these, refill the pool, another 20 comes out. I wish I hadn't spent all my green. Your turn. You have, oh, so many cards. Okay, got it. All right, the one loses discovery. And all this red. Okay, let's start here. Al-Zarabi. Cut the discovery deck and reveal the card. If it is a scholar, you keep it. If it is a discovery, its cost is halved and it goes into the pool. Ooh, cut. This is not just off the top. It feels different because Zarabi was a famed surgeon. Omar Khayyam. Straight to your hand. Oh, goodness. Okay. I'm going to play Al-Razi. At the end of your turn, all research comes back to your hand instead of being discarded. Then we're going to play Omar Khayyam. Take another scholar back from play. He still does his thing, so we're still going to get all of our research cards back. All right, let's see here. There's 2. We'll play this. Geography makes that worth 1 blue resource. So now we've got 3. This has an effect at the end of the turn. 3. Geography makes that worth 1. In addition to its effect, which is to look at cards from the top of the research deck equal to twice the number of players. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give 1 to your opponent and keep the rest. Looks like you're gonna get the red. You keep the other 3. 2, 3, 4. Oh, why not? Length of the year. We're going to grab these 2 because we don't want you to get algebra because it is hugely useful. Refill. I'm going to take 3 blues. Okay, universals are length of the year is done. What are we up to? 2, 3, 4, 5. Too many cards. 6, 7. 7 green. Can we get to? Hold on, wait a second. Didn't we have Al-Kindi? We pay for discovery with a different color. We're at 7, 8, 9. Right, it's gonna double check. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wonderful. You purchase, because Al-Kindi lets you buy this with blue. The Incoherence of the Philosophers for 20 points. You go to 64. Face down in front of you. All these get discarded, except because Al-Razi's effect still happens, all your research cards, which is these 4 blue, go back into your hand. There's too many cards in it. Oh well. What the heck is circulation sitting? I don't have it. Oh, must have gone away. Or do you have it? Goodness. Trying to be 2 people's brains is hard. Okay, circulation is in your hand, so remember that. This all goes away. Discard. Political history comes over to me. I feel like that was a huge turn, but I'm still winning, barely. Need some scholars. Oh, there's no red to buy anyway, so that's not gonna happen. What have we got? I should just pick up something. Let's grab some scholars. He's Al-Khwarizmi. He can do some good things for us. Not much of a turn compared to yours. Did you have a coffee turn that I forgot? I can't even remember. Oh no, it's still in your hand. Huh, never played it. Okay, well, my turn's over. Time for yours. So we still have Al-Razi from last time, which means we still have all of our blue. We have a whole pile of red as well. We've lost Al-Kindi. Okay. Too many options. All right, we're going to play Incoherence of the Philosophers. Each other player must discard a scholar if anybody cannot draw 3 cards. Okay, mine are still in my queue. They are not in my hand, so you get 3 cards. Okay, ooh, some orange, some math going on. I think we've got a bunch. A lot of cards here. Let's sort through these a bit. Sort of, not really. This lack of red is super annoying. Let's try this one. Solid in her own. Look through the research deck, take any one discipline card. So it can't be a scholar. Any one discipline. It's cool in here. Binomial proof. Just put it into your hand. And shuffle. Alright, let's see how far we get. Yeah, we have a fallback plan. Let's start with binomial proof though. Math, we're gonna look for mathematics. Nope. 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 1, 2. Okay, these are discarded. These go to your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we got it. Elements. Worth 2 makes binomial proof worth 1 as well. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And just for fun, let's throw down Al-Razi. Take that out. We'll return your research to your hand. And coffee. 8. Purchase the continuity of irrationals for 17 points. 71, 81. Face down in front of you. Al-Razi brings all the research back. Your ridiculously oversized hand. These are all discarded. And coffee sits there for a second as you take another turn. Environmentalism. Okay, I'm going to play this. Continuity of irrationals. In addition to trading back and forth between green and orange, it is similar to Al-Jihis when he changes what's in the discovery deck. Discovery pool. We put out 6 cards. Now from these 12, you pick the 6 you want to keep. You've got 5, lots of red, a little bit of green. Okay. I don't want to take too long thinking about it. That guy goes away. Put out some In a normal game, I might take longer to think about that, but let's do it this way. Shuffle, shuffle. Can't ever know what's in the discovery deck. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're one short on environmentalism. Okay. 2. Now coffee is not in play. It's set aside right now, so that's only worth 2. 3, 4, 5. And we'll buy pharmacology for 8 points. Get 89, 11 to go. Face down in front of you. You, sir, have far too many cards. Or madam, I guess. All these discarded. This refills to 6. Poor little old me. Right. The method of medicine. Most expensive biology card in the game. If you make a biology and medicine discovery this turn, gain 5 extra prestige. We're going for this. Second most expensive. The canon of medicine. You may discard 1 scholar and 1 discovery. I'm just going to go with the scholar, because this only costs 4, so 3 from that. 4. All right, so we buy this for 4. It's worth 6, but that adds 5 more, so that's 11. 89 you, 84 me. This goes face down in front of me. These are discarded. Refill the pool. If you can get 11 points, you can win. Let's see here. Ooh, that was smart. Oh yeah, because I knew that this would let you do what the red card is. Haha. Or, wait, hold on, maybe not. Perform the effect of 1 biology and medicine card in the discovery pool. There are none. Or, if there are none, search the discard pile for 1 and take it. The discard pile? Oh, man. That's just mean, dude. That's just mean. Hey, look. So, pharmacology to get coffee. Better coffee. Where can we get 11 points? Cryptography is 14. Can we make it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Need 2 more. Oh. Okay. Play coffee. Now buy numerals. Anything fancy here? Nope. For 5 points. Face down in front of you. So you are at 94. That's set aside. These are discarded. Refill the pool. Ooh, vision. Nice. All right, so numerals that we just purchased. Let's play that now with our extra turn from coffee. Earn 1 prestige for each mathematics card in the discard pile. I have a feeling there's a lot, but let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's not a lot of orange, but there's enough. 6. Guess what? That's 100 points. A winner is you. You just need to have 100 points on your turn. And you do. So I kind of lost the thread of teaching how to play the game and was just engrossed in playing it. Oh well. I'll go over separating things again. These we know are all discoveries. So we're going to put those there. And then I got to sort through everything else. The best thing about this game is it's different every time. This is all the stuff that you never even saw. It's amazing things in there. Okay, so we're looking in this corner for a little star. There it is. turned around. Must have been what happened last time when that one card snuck in. Last bit. Okay, a couple of shuffles and ready to play. I like to go through and look at all the amazing things that got discovered. Oh yeah, look at all that. Amazing things. And not every card has a huge impact every game, but every card I think has a huge impact in some games, and it depends on the order things come out in. One of the reasons I like it. Well, good job, congratulations, you won. Because I should say the name of that game again. That's how you play the House of Wisdom. Coming to Origins 2022.